Well, you'll notice a lot of caves along this portion of the Pali. These caves forming, generally, I've heard several stories, but I'm more inclined to believe or think that these tubular voids were created by, rivers of lava that flowed out towards the ocean and then emptied and created these tubular voids in the side of the mountain we call lava tubes. But also the pounding surf, they create these concaved shapes, and you'll see that that's what really they are, these concave shapes. The way the waves come around the corner here and wrap around, sort of bounce and crash up onto the surface. Oh, there we go. We'll do a look back. You can see the lighting's a little bit more favorable looking back towards the south. This time of day it changes though. As the day progresses, it switches. It's better to look towards the north. This one out the left door goes back almost the length of a football field. This one you'll see the smaller tour boat operators that like to go into this one. It has to be the right kind of day. I think today is one of those days where they can actually go inside. It's not too bad. The swell's pretty low right now, although there is a little bit of a swell today, but most of this is surface chop from the wind. It's created by the wind. Now, as far as sea life, a little hard to see on days like today because of the surface conditions. But typically this time of year, you will see dolphins, schools of dolphin. You'll see sea turtles, mantas, schools of fish, of course. And then also occasionally, and not very often, but occasionally, you will see a shark. We have a different kind of shark here. We don't have bull sharks. We have white tips, black tips. Those sharks are not too threatening, but we also have the tiger sharks, and those are not very nice to people. But they generally try to stay away from people. They're pretty shy. I've only seen one, well actually I've seen a couple, but one really, really big one. And that was right over there. Right out the left door there. He was 15 plus feet. In fact, when I saw him, I thought, what the heck? Because I flew offshore, I recognized what a whale shark looks like. And I thought, that is a whale shark. I have never seen a whale shark here. That is so unusual. So I went down, low to get a picture, and it wasn't a whale shark. It was a tiger shark. He was just huge. He was a monster. But that is the only time I've ever seen a big tiger shark in 7 years. And I'm a diver. I scuba dive, I snorkel, I free dive, and spent quite a bit of time in the water. And I've never seen anything like that. Oh, doing one last turn here, and a look back towards the south, the Pali coast now, 14 miles, stretching from Milili'i all the way to Ke'e. We'll pause here a little bit. And then again, another pause, so the left side can get a nice view of the North Shore. Now, the North Shore starts here at Ke'e. Ke'e is where the Pali ends. The North Shore begins, extending all the way up to Kilauea. So there it is. We'll do a flyby of Tunnels. Tunnels is off our right front, so that indented portion, that's where the park is actually located. And then the parking lot, the dry cave, and all of that situated down there. This is a good place to swim and snorkel for the most part on a day like today. Not too sure what's going on down there today, but this is one of the beaches we do like to come to, but we don't have a lot of luck with finding a parking space. So as a result, we end up not really spending much time at this beach. We end up somewhere else.
I saw you in my dream. We were walking hand in hand on a white.
The community is called Hyena, and you can see the homes on this end, the west end, are a little bit more of the palatial sort of super mansions, and then on this end, a little more modest, but they're all expensive. This is considered an exclusive community. A lot of these homes, though, transitioning over time as vacation rentals or homes that are owned by groups, investment groups. There's also a few celebrity homes as well. Pierce Brosnan, Drew Barrymore, Bette Midler, a few others.
Those hot, long summer days.
Wainiha Bay and the valley, Wainiha Valley, and the homes go about 2 miles up the valley. That's it. Then you've got Lumahai, and there are no homes in Lumahai. The Lumahai's got a little bit of agriculture here on this end, the mouth, but not further up. That's all wilderness. And then Lumahai Beach, Kahalahala Beach, the crescent-shaped bay. This is the Hanalei Bay, and Princeville.
Oh, last night in my dream, I saw your face again. We were there.
So we'll try a bit of a climb here, see if we can't. Now it's going to get bumpy up here by Mount Amalakama, so we'll try to climb above that a little bit. Smooth it out. Very lush and green in this area. This is why most of the taro for the island of Kauai is grown in the Hanalei district, and that's what we see below us and to the left. These are taro fields, and some of these taro fields are quite old. This area has always been known for its taro production. If you're not familiar with taro, taro is, I would describe it as kind of a swamp lily. It grows in a flooded field. It's got a bulbous root.